Chapter 17. In constructing the plot and working it out with the proper diction, the poet should place the scene, as far as possible, before his eyes. In this way, seeing everything with the utmost vividness, as if he were a spectator of the action, he will discover what is in keeping with it and be most unlikely to overlook inconsistencies. The need of such a rule is shown by the fault found in Carcinus. Amphiaraus was on his way from the temple. This fact escaped the observation of one who did not see the situation. On the stage, however, the piece failed, the audience being offended at the oversight. Again, the poet should work out his play, to the best of his power, with appropriate gestures, for those who feel emotion are most convincing through natural sympathy with the characters they represent, and one who is agitated storms, one who is angry rages, with the most lifelike reality. Hence poetry implies either a happy gift of nature or a strain of madness. In the one case, a man can take the mold of any character. In the other, he is lifted out of his proper self. As for the story, whether the poet takes it ready-made or constructs it for himself, he should first sketch its general outline and then fill in the episodes and amplify in detail. The general plan may be illustrated by the Iphigenia. A young girl is sacrificed. She disappears mysteriously from the eyes of those who sacrificed her. She is transported to another country, where the custom is to offer up all strangers to the goddess. To this ministry she is appointed. Some time later her own brother chances to arrive. The fact that the oracle for some reason ordered him to go there is outside the general plan of the play. The purpose, again, of his coming is outside the action proper. However, he comes, he is seized, and, when on the point of being sacrificed, reveals who he is. The mode of recognition may be either that of Euripides or of Polyidus, in whose play he exclaims very naturally, "So it was not my sister only, but I too, who was doomed to be sacrificed, and by that remark he is saved." After this, the names being once given, it remains to fill in the episodes. We must see that they are relevant to the action. In the case of Orestes, for example, there is the madness which led to his capture, and his deliverance by means of the purificatory rite. In the drama, the episodes are short, but it is these that give extension to epic poetry. Thus the story of the Odyssey can be stated briefly. A certain man is absent from home for many years. He is jealously watched by Poseidon and left desolate. Meanwhile his home is in a wretched plight. Suitors are wasting his substance and plotting against his son. At length, tempest-tossed, he himself arrives. He makes certain persons acquainted with him. He attacks the suitors with his own hand, and is himself preserved while he destroys them. This is the essence of the plot. The rest is episode.
Summary and reflection for Chapter 17.
In the 17th section of the Poetics, Aristotle underscores the importance of vividly visualizing the plot and scenes while constructing a play. He advises poets to imagine the unfolding events as if they were spectators, allowing them to detect inconsistencies and ensure the narrative's coherence. Aristotle illustrates this necessity with an example from Carcinus, emphasizing how overlooking crucial details, like the location of a character, can lead to audience dissatisfaction. Furthermore, Aristotle discusses the significance of appropriate gestures in portraying emotions effectively. He contends that conveying authentic emotions requires either a natural gift or a touch of madness. Whether through inherent talent or a temporary departure from oneself, actors can embody characters convincingly, particularly when expressing heightened emotions. Regarding the storyline, Aristotle suggests sketching a general outline first and then filling in the episodes with detailed amplification. He uses the story of Iphigenia to exemplify this process. A young girl is sacrificed, mysteriously transported to another country, and appointed to the custom of sacrificing strangers. Her brother arrives by chance, and the revelation of their relationship saves him. Aristotle stresses the importance of relevance in the episodes, citing examples like Orestes' madness and purification ritual.
Practical exercises.
Writers. Write a short story or scene with a strong visual component, paying attention to details that contribute to the vividness of the setting and characters. Develop a narrative outline for a play, focusing on the general plan before diving into specific episodes, ensuring coherence in the overall plot. Composers. Compose a musical piece that mirrors the emotions of a dramatic scene, experimenting with melodies and rhythms to evoke specific moods. Create a musical score for a play, considering the overall plot and individual episodes to enhance the emotional impact of the performance. Dancers. Choreograph a dance routine inspired by a dramatic scene, using movement to convey the emotional intensity and visual elements of the narrative. Explore the integration of gestures into dance, focusing on how physical expressions can enhance the storytelling aspect of a performance. Actors. Engage in exercises that involve portraying emotions through gestures, emphasizing the importance of natural and convincing physical expressions. Perform a scene from a play, focusing on visualizing the setting and characters vividly to enhance the authenticity of the portrayal.